Good morning, everyone. It's an early morning, but it's a beautiful day out here. I seen reports of the water out here down the pins being flat, and I had to come out here and do some fishing. Like I said, it's been a while, but this is where we're at. Just hitting the beach. That's not bad at all. Beautiful morning. I figured it being a weekend and this water being pretty flat, that it would be super busy, and as you can see, it pretty much is. I see tail lights ahead of me, see headlights behind me. I'm gonna try and get us a spot, probably somewhere around between the 4 to 6. I would like to go out further, but I think I might have family joining me, but we'll see. But we're gonna try to get out there, try and get to it. Okay, I think I found us a spot. We're about 2 to 3 miles down the beach. Looks good enough. Let's get this thing turned around. Get the truck and RV separated. Let's get this thing down. Now, this is the only thing I don't like about the Hobie Outback. You have to have this little piece here to protect this back rudder. If not, this rudder's gonna hit the ground first before the kayak does itself. All right, she's down. Let's get us some bait. Already seen some bait moving right over here. So I'm gonna try to cast my cast net over here. About to get my first rod set up. So I'll be using a Meat Hunter 8-foot rod with the Avit SS6 Raptor reel. And I'm putting on this, I believe it's a 3-foot long shark rig. That's what we're using today. Let's get this thing tied up. Caught a few mullet. So that's gonna be the first thing on the menu. I'm gonna get this one set up real quick. And I'm probably gonna be using a uni knot. I like uni knots. I just started liking them. They are definitely one of the better knots to use, especially when you're using the fluorocarbon. Real simple knot. So I'm first gonna set up this rod, use my kayak, use some of that mullet I just caught, slap it on this hook, use my kayak to run it out quite a bit, and drop it off. Safety first. Let's put our vest on. This thing upside down? Yeah, I am. All right. Now we got everything. All right, just dropped it off. Finally. Let's go ahead on back. It's not very deep over here. I dropped it off, I was about 5 foot. I ordered another rod and I plan on putting a bigger reel once I get it, so I can be able to take out a little bit more further. But it's all right for now. This will get it done. And one thing about this Hobie, once you get close to about a foot, even before a foot, good size mullet right there, you want to bring your rudder in and you want to pull your drive out. If not, you can damage both things. Just like so. Looks like we got our first catch. Earlier, about 15 minutes after I dropped off my line, I heard my line run off for a split second. I figured whatever it was, just picked it up and let it go. It looked like this must have been it, and it's been hanging on ever since. But now I hear my little bell ringing over there. I have a little pompano rig set up, and that's going off right now, so I'm about to check that here in a second. Look at all that smoke. There was a lightning strike yesterday, I think around the 6 mile mark, and the winds shifted yesterday or last night, and now supposedly headed north. It looks bad over there. But let's see what's going on with this line right here. Let's see what's going on right there. It keeps jiggling. Whatever it was just destroyed this bait. Ain't nothing left of it. So I have a Daiwa 6500 series spinning reel with braided line. I think it's 60 pounds, I believe. And I have it on a heavy duty Titka surf rod. It's a 10 foot heavy. Same thing, we're gonna go ahead and go with a uni knot. It's a little complex, but not too hard of a knot to do. I'm using a redfish slash shark leader with a big size hook. I want to say it's like a 8 circle, like a number 8 circle. Now with these weights, you're like this, just want to bend them out like so. Want to make it like a cross. Then you want to curve about 1 inch in or so. Just give it a little something to bite into the ground. And that's it. It's ready to go. Man, I think we are onto something. This thing's been shaking a lot and it's dragged quite a bit. Maybe not. Thought I was. I'm not feeling anything no more. Well, there's a little bit on there. So this is one of the twins right here. This is the Daiwa 2500 series on the Waterloo rod. Yeah, I got something. She's tiny though. Might be some more bait. Never mind, it's nothing. It's nothing. Thought it was. I'm gonna throw this guy back out there with the bell and all. In a second, I'm gonna use one of my lures cast out this way. Let's take this guy here. All right, so for this setup, got the Corrado K, medium heavy, along with the 3000 series Shimano Corrado K. This is my go-to bait caster, inshore bait fishing rod, but we're gonna do a little bit surf fishing with it. These waves are picking up, ain't they? And I thought it was supposed to be calm. It's just getting even worse. Here, with walking through the surf, you want to shuffle your feet. You don't want to take like normal steps. You want to shuffle your feet. That way, if you bump into a stingray, you bump into it and not step on it. If you step on it, it's going to want to get you. If you bump it, hopefully, it'll just continue moving. Let's go a little bit more further. Let's see, right about here's something big right there. What is that? Something big. Yeah, just there's a turtle right over there. Little guy, probably about yay big. You want to check it out? Remember to shuffle. Oh, that's not the turtle. I did see a turtle though. So if you all aren't familiar with Padre Island National Seashore, every summer they have volunteers along with permanent staff that they patrol the beach and they look for turtles that come to the beach to lay their eggs. And then these staff and volunteers are trained to identify the tracks and recover a lot of the turtle eggs, and they do a controlled hatching. And when they do that, a lot of times they do a public release, and all you got to do is just keep an eye on Facebook, follow the Padre Island National Seashore page, and they'll put out, also in the I think the radio too and the news, they'll put out release dates. I don't know, this past year I believe they did like 4 of them. I haven't gone to one. I'm usually working, but I know they hatch anywhere between or release anywhere between like 100 to 300 baby turtles at a time. Well, it looks like we aren't having any luck. So let's go ahead and swap lures. That's what we're gonna do. We're trying to make a little shrimp taco. There we go. Let's see how that works. That's a good one. Right in the middle. I feel something already hitting. Man, I think I'm on. Got something with this shrimp and fish bites. What in the world is this? Look at this guy right here. He's definitely throwing back whole. Slow your roll, stud. Fish bites are gone though. I mean the shrimp are all gone. You know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have 550 core somewhere. I love this stuff. Love it. Holds up a lot of weight. Strong. Able to do some good knots with it. I put that shit on everything.